Hi, my name is Daniel J. Ross, and I'm a contemporary Australian jazz pianist. I've been performing piano for 24 years now. I completed my degree in music at the Adelaide Conservatorium and then lived in Sydney for many years and completed a master's degree over there. I had the opportunity to be a lecturer at the Australian Institute of Music for a year. Since my early childhood, the piano has been a part of my life, and music a really important thing. It's something that I can always go back to, and something that's always been a challenge, and something that keeps me inspired. I teach privately, and at the moment also work at an adult education centre. As I've gotten older, I've started to appreciate some of the lengths that artists and musicians go through to support their artistic life. And it's always inspiring to hear what other musicians have had to go through to get their music out there. When I think of some of my favourite musicians, much like Philip Glass, being a taxi driver in New York City for 30 years on and off, to be able to support his art and to get his music out there in the world. I find stories like that inspiring and also humbling to realise that the lengths and also the sacrifices that artists have to take to live in their art and to be doing their art every day. Performing and composing music are two great loves in my life. Composing over the past few years has opened up and flowered in many different ways. I'm always surprised at where composing will lead me. Waking up every day and working on composition, working on ideas, is something that inspires me and gives me drive to keep writing. With composition, it's very interesting sometimes because you'll start with an idea. This idea could be a fuzzy thing, it could be a very concrete thing. Also with storytelling. Sometimes in composing, you'll start with an idea and it can be very jelly, and you're not sure which direction you're going to take it. Sometimes in composing, whether it's subconscious or a conscious decision, sometimes it's very clear. I know exactly how I want the chords to move around, what scales that I'm using. Sometimes, especially with my solo piano compositions, which are more avant-garde, I like to let the composition evolve by itself. Sometimes I'll start with pulses or rhythms and then harmony will come from that. Sometimes it's the other way around. I'll start with harmony and then rhythm, and pulse and time is coming from that. A lot of the time, a catalyst for original composition can come from a variety of things. I'm a great fan of painting and cinematography, especially black and white photography. I never thought that as I got older that other art forms could be of great influence for my own music. Storytelling is very important. Much like a good book or a film, I try to always keep a sense of the greater structure and the form through my compositions, whether it's avant-garde playing or straight ahead jazz or contemporary music.